Okay, we are live. Everybody come on in. We are live right now. Where the heck is my... There it is. I forgot to add those in the last stream. So let's just do that. How's it going? Just have to share this stream. There we go. Just posting this to which Discord servers that I can. Oh my gosh. I just saw an image of an absolute crazy cheeseburger. This here. A1, welcome to the stream. I see you down Okay, that should be good, I think. Alright, here we go then. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have for this stream, so let's get this show on the road. So, how is it going, everybody? This is Spyro here, and today is the start of what will be a brand new live stream series here on this channel. I decided to do a live stream series that I decided to call Throwback Tuesday. And basically how Throwback Tuesday will work as a series here on this channel is that when I feel like streaming on a Tuesday, I will pick out a game that I have not played on the channel for a long while, and I will play that. Kind of like a bit of a nostalgia stream, I guess. And sometimes I might try to find some retro games to play. Like some classic games that I enjoyed playing from my childhood. That sort of thing. So, yeah. And we are starting off with, well, a game that, quite honestly, isn't really talked about much anymore because this game died out very quickly. But we are playing AEW Fight Forever. If you don't know what that is, AEW, which stands for All Elite Wrestling, is a wrestling company that I think could be described as quite possibly the second biggest wrestling company right beside WWE. I believe the company started back in 2019, something like that. And it has become what we know now. I've only ever been to one event. I went earlier this year in April, and that was a fun trip. Never played a wrestling game. Is this one fun? Well, I mean, that's the thing about this game. This game is fun for the most part because this is a game that was supposed to be inspired by classic wrestling games, like some of the best ones, such as WWF No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000, the classic Nintendo 64 wrestling games. And even though the gameplay is fun, I think I feel like it's probably good to keep you around for like maybe an hour or two, because there's not really a lot in this game, which we will see soon. But first off, I need to jump into a bit of a training session because I have not played this game in years. The last time I streamed this game was 3 years ago, all the way back in 2023 when it first came out. And I don't think I've played since 2024. I can't remember what year I stopped playing. So yeah, I definitely need a refresh on the controls here. Hey Cypher, welcome to the stream. I've been doing all right. My my recovery has been going well. Right. I'm gonna play as John Moxley for this one. Who do I want to relearn how to play the game against? You know what? Chris Danger. I believe he's a YouTuber. YouTuber turned wrestler. I think that's what that is. Right. How do I... Casually watching... Talking to an AI bot. Oh boy. Right. Is there a controls list? There is. Alright, those are my special moves. Okay. X grapple. High strike square, low strike triangle. Hold the buttons for strong attacks. Grapple and strike guard. I kind of figured L1 would be to pin the opponent. Okay. Oh wait, how do I pick them up? Okay, R1. Got it. Let's listen off all the moves in my moveset. Right. Misread Gotch style pile driver as Gothic style screwdriver. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, I think some of this game will have a little bit of some type of WWE feel to it, because this game was developed by Ukes, the same people that made a lot of great wrestling games in the past. Such as one WWE game that a lot of people talk about, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. If I can get a capture card and get my hands on a physical copy of the game, maybe I could consider that for like some type of Throwback Thursday live stream. Because I'm sure it's a very nostalgic game for a lot of people. And I had gotten around to playing that game but on a PS2 emulator. I didn't have that game growing up because like I lived out in the country as a young man. Wait, how do I run in this game again? Doesn't say. I thought there were. Oh, okay. How do I? There we go. Okay, so I have to hold circle to run. That was not listed in the controls. But yeah, at a young age, I first lived out in the country, and I didn't have video games at a very young age until we moved out into town and we got the PlayStation 2.
1, 2, 3.
But I did have some pretty good wrestling games growing up, at least. Like, I got my start in wrestling games with the SmackDown vs. Raw series. For, I believe the first game that it was that I had played was probably SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. And then we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 and 2009. I've been getting a whole bunch of wrestling games ever since, such as those to get around to launching season 2 of YouTuber Revolution Wrestling, which is the live stream series that I do with the current WWE games. But I'm still working on characters and creating different arenas, as well as constant grinding to max out the ringside pass. So so yeah, I will get around to that series. It's not completely done after one season. I just haven't finished everything for it. So that's why I haven't gotten around to it. Because I'm still busy with creations and the ringside pass. And and yes, I do have every single DLC for this game. However, I don't have all the secret characters, actually. There's 5 secret characters in this game, but I haven't unlocked the last one because for that one, I have to play 100 matches in the exhibition mode. And there's even a trophy for that. I played through a match with at least 50 AEW wrestlers. Yeah, there it is right there. An ultra rare silver trophy. Complete 100 total singles matches in exhibition. And if I do that, not only do I get that trophy, but I unlock the last secret character, that being Owen Hart. First best game I ever played outside of WWE style game. Say it's probably Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't think I've heard of those games. But yeah, you can see the selection of matches that we have for the exhibition mode. 2 of them come from the DLC packs. There's tournament mode, beat the elite, 1-on-1, with options of either normal, lights out, falls count anywhere, 2-on-2, which is teams, 3-way match, 4-way match, casino battle royal, which I guess kind of works like a Royal Rumble, but not the same. Exploding barbed wire death match, ladder match, and mini games. If you're a fan of Mario Party. And the reason that there's no music playing right now is because I have the game in streamer mode right now, which is to disable any copyrighted audio and music. So it's completely, the music is completely muted. And there's also the online modes, Stadium Stampede, which is basically a battle royale style game mode, like Fortnite. But if you want to play that, good luck, because there's not really anybody left playing this game. And we also have creation modes. You can create wrestlers, of course. You can create a team, and you can create your own arena. However, the creation modes are very limited. Let me just quickly show you just how limited the creation options are in this game. Yeah, as you can see here, I've only ever made 4 characters. That being an original character of mine right there, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and Bane. And I did the best that I could with these. But from what you can see here, customization options in this game are actually very limited. Okay, there. Like, just look at all these clothing options. You get all these basic ass options with some of these having no ability to change the color of the attire piece. That's why the creation suite for this game is one of the biggest letdowns for it. And I don't even think the game allows me to do wristbands with wrist tape. No, it doesn't. And if I literally select right arm or left arm, it just gives me these friggin' elbow pad options. And that's the exact reason why I haven't unlocked everything from the shop over here. Because customization's just so limited that I'm just like, what's the point then? What's the point of wasting all my money on this? And then we also have the Road to Elite mode, which is supposed to be like a career style game mode. Yeah, there's a bear suit in this game. That the Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, quite literally, if you wanted to make Freddy Fazbear in this game, this is the closest thing you're gonna get to that. And you have to pour 2,000 in-game currency on that. Right, let's start playing some matches here because I'm not really gonna have a lot of time to stream this. I don't think because there is an event that I have to go to later tonight. Right, characters. Yeah, a lot of these definitely haven't aged well. Either Freddy Fazbear or the bear-suited Matt Pat. Oh my gosh. But yeah, for some of these characters here, they definitely did not age well, considering that some of the members of this roster have left and gone back to WWE. Like this guy. He's been back and forth between both companies. Companies. I don't know why I said it weirdly like that. What happened to me? This guy has bounced between both companies more times than I even realize. He was he was in WWE and then went to AEW, went back to WWE a couple years ago, and then he's back to AEW again. And then we have CM Punk over here. He's in WWE, and as as of the day that this stream has gone live, he's currently the undisputed WWE champion, set to defend against this guy, Cody Rhodes. He's in WWE as well. And look at how that has gone. 3 times he's been WWE champion. And then who else is? Oh, there's the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff. They're actually in TNA, but they had made appearances in WWE because of this partnership that WWE has with TNA Wrestling now. Cody Rhodes over here remind me of the Virgil with that hairstyle. And then oh yeah, Malachi Black. Well, that was his name here in AEW. Was But for the two different runs that he had in WWE, he was known as Aleister Black. And then there's Miro, who is now back in WWE under his previous name of Rusev. And then there's also Penta, Powerhouse Hobbs, now known as Royce Keys, Ray Phoenix, and Ricky Starks, now known as Ricky Saints. So yeah, quite a few names that have left. But there's still quite a few names that I recognize on this roster, such as Adam Cole, Adam Copeland, who used to be known as Edge. There's Adam Page. I know that guy. Bryan Danielson, who used to be known as Daniel Bryan. And we have the late, great Brody Lee. God rest his soul. There's also Chris Jericho, Christian Cage, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood, who used to be known as, I think, Dash Wilder, and Scott Dawson. And we have Claudio, who used to be known as Cesaro. Your dad used to do wrestling. That's pretty cool. And then here we have Cody's brother, Dustin, who used to be known as Goldust. And there's also a few names I recognize, like Eddie Kingston, Switchblade Jay White over here. Oh yeah, right, Jade Cargill. I forgot she went to WWE. John Moxley. He used to go under the name Dean Ambrose. Yep. This was Goldust when he was in WWE. We also have Kenny Omega, Lance Archer. He actually used to be in WWE. He was known as Vance Archer, I believe. I know that because I believe I've seen him on the roster of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. And there's the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, MJF, little bastard. Oh, and speaking of bastards, there's Pac, who used to be known as Neville in WWE. And Paul White, he used to be known as The Big Show. I don't know if there was a Stardust along with Goldust. Yeah, actually, you are not crazy. There, Stardust was an actual thing, and that was Cody Rhodes, and he hated that gimmick. That was why he left WWE 10 years ago, and then he came back in 2022. Now, and now he's a main event star there. Then Sting, Swerve Strickland. I think he might have been in WWE before, but I think he had a different name. I don't remember. I wasn't able to watch WWE for a while when we moved back out of town. This thing reminds me of the crow from the movie. Yeah, kind of looks that way, I guess. I think the only way that I know that Swerve was probably part of WWE was because I think he was in 2K22. I think that might have been where I've seen him. And there's also Tony Storm. And then these are just community created wrestlers, I think. And then there's YouTuber wrestlers. Chris Danger, as we mentioned before. I believe he's a YouTuber that turned wrestler. And we also have Johnny James and Tony Pizza guy from the New Legacy channel. Why are they holding that message for review? Wasn't there a trio of wrestlers at a cereal brand? Yeah, yeah. That was the New Day. They they were a trio for the longest time, but then Big E got injured, and he was never medically cleared. So the other two were just on their own, and they decided to turn them heel. And now they've left WWE. Probably because of some type of contract negotiation, something like that. Fucking TKO. Hate those guys. They're friggin' ruining WWE. I swear. You know what? Let's play as Johnny. I know that's not what his name is displayed as, but that's the name everybody knows him as. All right. Classic. No. We need a proper arena for this. Yeah, the selection of arenas here we have Dynamite Classic, Modern Dynamite, Rampage, Dark, Full Gear, All Out, Revolution, Double or Nothing, and some DLC arenas. The Beach, Evening Beach, Fright Forever. reminds me This reminds me of the Bump of the Night DLC from 2K20, which was the worst wrestling game ever. If not one of the worst. Not because it was bad gameplay wise or anything, but I mean, actually, it might have. I don't know. Like, there wasn't any other particular reason why WWE 2K20 was a bad game. Like, the game was so bad because it was just infested with bugs and glitches. Probably because they decided to part ways with Ukes. What, that one dude in that pose remind me of dude from Free Guy. I don't think I've seen that movie either. And the Japanese shrine. And then the only custom arena that we have here was my attempt at making AEW Collision, which is a taped show, by the way. I've seen it firsthand. They at the show that I went to, they do Dynamite live on television, and then they tape Collision right after. Alright, so these are all the participants that are going to be in this match. I see that they've selected one of Johnny's friends, and Macho T, I forgot about him. Oh, oh man, he's probably gonna blast me for that. I'm just kidding. I'm much smaller than these guys. They don't know I exist. Free Guy is the movie that Ryan Reynolds played in. Right. I think I might have heard there might have been some YouTubers in that movie as well, like Jacksepticeye.
The following
Let's see.
contest is a casino battle royale.
An explosive casino royale is coming up with 21 top competitors
There's also
ready
a
to go.
custom community wrestler in this match. Alright, pick a card. Right. So I have to pick a card and just hope that I get lucky with a good entrant. A king. I think that's good.
Making her way
I don't
to
know,
the ring,
we'll just see.
Jade Cargill.
Oh, there are YouTubers in that movie. Alright.
Is Sting.
Speaking of which, I still need to watch Markiplier's movie Iron Lung. And it's also another game that I still want to live stream.
Babe.
And there's the random creator wrestler created by somebody in the community. I don't know. I don't really remember that stage in this game's life cycle. There hasn't been any updates for a while, I don't think. And now I have to wait for somebody to be eliminated for the match to progress, and there goes Sting. Cash Wheeler on the way. The 20% wrestling games are misogynistic. I've never heard anybody say that about wrestling games. But whatever people have the audacity to say that, they completely forget there's women here too. Like you guys really think wrestling is just for the boys? Nobody said that both dudes and gals can like wrestling at the same time. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's female streamers who do live reactions to the weekly WWE shows. I've seen it in video compilations all the time. I know wrestling isn't just for the boys that can throw about it, people who are eyes actually reality. Oh yeah. I just know that the audience gives a thunderous ovation every time her music hits. When the intro of her theme song hits, the whole place goes wild. Did Eddie Kingston just get an elbow drop to the balls? I thought it's for tough people. Well, I mean, I guess if you look at it through the perspective of a pro wrestler, yeah. Even though that the sport is predetermined, it is definitely one of the more risky and more dangerous avenues that you can go down as a pro athlete. Because the bumps that they take are very much real. Because if they weren't, how would you explain all the injuries, such as torn ACLs and stuff, that put people on the shelf for months on end? You can't fake that. That's why it's so irritating for us wrestling fans, even the athletes themselves, to hear people claim that wrestling is fake. Because if you ask me, there's definitely nothing fake about what they do in the ring. Because there's no margin for error. Because even the slight misstep could result in a serious injury for somebody. Or even worse, if they're very unfortunate. Oh man, her finisher. Let's not get started on that story. The way that she pins after the riptide. Oh man. Crazy. Yeah, since I ended up with a king card, I'm not entering until like later on. I'm assuming that a king is probably the highest entry I can get in this battle royal. I don't remember what the lowest entry I could get was. I'm assuming it might be an ace card. I'm not sure. because I didn't get the ace card. And this Battle Royals kind of reminded me of a video idea that I was wanting to do, which was a Royal Rumble challenge, which was inspired by the Royal Rumble fawn from New Legacy, of course. I did have 2 videos recorded and planned, but I had to unfortunately scrap those videos for reasons. At least I can say is that those recordings had somebody that I am not going to talk about anymore. Because it's very bad. It was very bad. The John Cena meme. I'm actually hoping that I will get to meet John Cena, because he's going to be appearing at an event that's coming in a couple of months. And it's close to where I'm at, so I'll just have to see. Oh boy. Here comes the giant. And I'm actually not just saying that name because he is a big man. I believe that I think he was once called the Giant in WCW. I think that sounds right. Yeah. I've got quite a lot of wrestling knowledge. So whenever somebody speaks of wrestling, I am not one to shy away from expressing my knowledge of professional wrestling. Because that's something I've had a passion for years now. I think I started watching wrestling around 2009. So yeah, that should be a pretty good idea of how long I've been a pro wrestling fan. Just about 20 years. I have not actually seen Peacemaker. I've only just heard the name of it, and I know that John Cena is part of that show. But I swear I'm calling it next time we do a guards phone on my channel and someone's promised something about me body slamming someone. Oh man. Don't remind me of my most recent video. My most recent video was another Gartic phone video. Gartic phone number 2. And oh, I was already embarrassed for writing the prompt for that recording, and it's just as embarrassing to see the freaking title and the thumbnail on that one. Also, hey Dukesy, welcome to the stream. I see you in chat. Yeah, the one. Yeah, the one with that. Yeah, the one with the prompt that involved Bailey. Oh man. Oh, that was Logan's slip. Yeah. All I could really say was just my apologies for this one, and I just know I'm getting my ass kicked for this. So yeah, if by some lucky chance, if Bailey is listening to this part of the stream, I once again want to apologize for that prompt I did in that video. I meant no harm by that, but if you want to punt me in the balls for that, I will accept that. I deserve it after that. And funnily enough, that was the second prompt that I put in that video. I had to make up for that. Man, I still haven't entered this match. Man. Hopefully I will enter very soon here. We're kind of on the clock with this one. Nobody want to touch your balls. Hey man, you never know. I mean, what? I hope Bailey doesn't attack you. Well, I would hope not either. I hope that she would understand. It was because we all know it was just a joke. I wasn't trying to cause harm, and it was just an idea for a prompt that I held on to for the longest time. So I just had to put that idea out there and finally get it over with. I waited so long to get that prompt out of there. For all we know, she's probably gonna find and I got to boop my nose until it bleeds. Oh my. Ellie's a good person, so there's no way she can do that. Yeah, I would imagine that too. I honestly think she's a cool person. Otherwise, why would her channel be listed underneath the awesome people category on my channel right now? Okay, now I'm entering into the match. Here we go. I've entered late, so hopefully this bodes well for me. Get out of here, Chuck! Oh wait, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? What? I couldn't move. Oh no. I don't know how to reverse that. I don't know how to reverse finishers. I can't get up either. There's just no way for me to get up right now. Oh no! Nobody hit me off. Nobody slap me, please. Thank you. Why am I just unable to move? What's happened? Wait, did my game just break? Is this what I get for entering late? Well, to answer that question, Dukesy, it's because this game allows what is called intergender wrestling. And I guess you could say that this game was probably like some kind of catalyst, I guess, for allowing it to be brought back into the WWE games. I am literally unable to control my character anymore for some reason, though. I don't understand why. I can't change what target I'm locked onto. I can't mash any buttons to hopefully get up. And obviously I couldn't move. So I guess my game just completely broke, and I'm just gonna have to lose this one. Because there's nothing I can do. At this point, Bailey might as well play your balls. I mean, there I go. No, I do not want to spectate this match. Sucked. Oh, these were community wrestlers. I was right. I literally had no idea what happened there. Somebody off of the ropes, and then my controls just became completely frozen and dead. Alright, fine. I'll just whatever. I'll just play. I'll play freaking mini games. Play some Mario Party over here. Bomb hurl. I wonder what that's supposed to be. What is join us? Actually, no. Pit drop. I want to know what pit drop is. Okay. We're gonna go as Johnny again. And then Adam Page, that's who eliminated me before. Claudio. Why not? And Orange Cassidy.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay, how do we play this? Bomb hurl. Toss propane tanks into the ring to blow up the barrels. The more barrels you destroy, the more points you'll earn. Toss tanks using X. Size of the tank determines how far it can be thrown and the size of its blast. Well, this is gonna suck. That's Justin Roberts, by the way. He used to be a ring announcer for WWE. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got 3 points. Do they all just give 3 points? Oh, this is a heavy one. Ouch! Okay, that causes damage to myself. That would have been good to know beforehand. Ah! Why did I do that again? Oh no, my lead! Ah, what the hell happened? It's a draw. Me and Claudio tied. And now, Path Tracer.
Alright, are you ready?
Right. So this is basically like Tiptoe on Fall Guys. That means I'm not gonna do good at this. Remember the path to reach the goal. The player who reaches the goal first wins. Walking off the path will make you return to the start. Attack others to try knocking them off the path. Wait, walking into others? Okay, I see the path. Oh! Right. I see my path. Oh! I see my path. The path is you. What happened to me? You're kidding me right now. It's a three-way tie right now. Oh my gosh. Is he just gonna... yeah, he is being a big stoopy. Draw. It's a three-way tie. Look at this. Me and Claudio are fighting for first right now.
Looks like fun.
This. Pit drop. Be the last person standing in a ropeless ring. Okay, so it's a sumo battle to the death. Got it. What is that evade function? Oh no! Ow! Hey, don't push me. I mean, there's a ball pit around the ring, so like, ugh. we need to get Claudio out first. Ouch! No, you bastard! You kidding me, guys? Alright. Alright, Cassidy, you need to get rid of Claudio and the Hangman. If you don't get rid of the... Okay. Yay! Who won? How did Claudio win? This is some bullshit. It really is just like Mario Party. Wow, it's the same game. You know what? You know what? That about does it. I am so sick of Johnny losing all the time. Wait, what do we have? Right. Yeah, with this match, there's actually a certain type of explosion that you can set if you reach that match in Road to Elite mode. There's like an actual explosion and historic, which means the dud explosion
The following contest
from the real match.
is an exploding barbed wire death match.
Cannot wait for this match.
Well, you certainly
Making his
sound a
way to
bit
the ring,
too excited for this,
E.
Mr. Tony Schiavone. Or was that Excalibur?
Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, actually, I think that was Excalibur. Man, I'm getting my commentators wrong. Right, into the board! I said into the board! You don't want to go into the... Oh! That's done some damage. Yeah, you can see... As you can see, down below, there's a timer. There you go, right through the barbed wire board. But yeah, there's a timer that indicates how long we have until this whole thing explodes. Into the other board.
Yep.
Uh-oh. We've got a minute until the explosion. And I think there's also... I think this match also has a bit of a secret near the ropes if I do my finish. I think I'm probably able to, like, throw him out of the ring once I get my finisher. Man, this match is brutal. Uh-oh. 5 seconds! We're dead! Not really. Ah, back up! I told you I'd be fine. Probably shouldn't have done that. Expose the business. Oh yeah, I forgot he hates that move. You son of a... If he won after that, I would have left. If he stole the win with that, I would have dropped my headphones down onto the desk and walked away. Okay, it didn't work what I was trying to do there. I don't exactly remember how it works. I was just assuming that if I just run towards the ropes. Yeah, that most likely would have been a valid crash out. Because if he stole that, that would have been my 3rd loss in a row this stream.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, John.
That would have actually upset me.
What an amazing match
Because I hadn't won anything up until this point. This is literally the only match or any type of mode that I have won in this stream. I'm not even going to acknowledge the amount of HP that I was left with after that match. Oh yeah, I forgot Danhausen was part of this game. Wait, why didn't I see him on the roster though? Did they just remove him? Was he removed or something? How come I don't see him in the game? Hey Frosty, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Right. I should have time for at least one more. We're going to do a ladder match. I'm going to play as Jay White. I wish they had Will Ospreay in this game. I don't know if there will be another AEW video game, but let's go against Lance. That moment when Foxy ends up crashing out multiple times in FNAF 4. Oh my goodness. That video probably doesn't exist anymore, does it? I feel like it used to be viewable somewhere, but where? I don't remember.
The following contest is a ladder match.
This will be a highly
doesn't exist
exciting
anymore.
match.
Alright.
Making his way to the ring.
Unless someone archived it or re-uploaded it. Well, I mean, depending on the... I guess depending on how my YouTube feed has been treating me, there could be a possibility it may be out there somewhere through archives. Whoa, hold on, whoa, wait, hey, hang on, Aye! Ouch. How do I pick up the ladder? Okay, I had to press R2. Gotcha. How do I look under the ring? There we go. I didn't get anything. Channel and sub to... We do not need obviously we do not speak of that name anymore. Oh, I got the block up. DDT. Yeah. That brings back some. I'm sure that would bring back PTSD for many people. So yeah, it would definitely be best to completely get rid of any mention of that dude. Out of respect for those who had been victimized and abused by them. Like I have not even gone back and watched Brandon's live streams a second time. I just couldn't believe that. And it made me feel like a shit person. Oh, ow. Oh no, not the ladder again. Ah. Oh my gosh. A very small chance of another AEW game. Well, hopefully they would be able to improve on all the points that they missed the mark on, and be able to just make a better game that offers up so much more than just some fun gameplay. Hey, I won a poker chip. Look at that. Two types of Casino Battle Royale matches. Solo was fought among 21 participants. Suit mode, you battle against opponents as a 5-person team. Yeah, I also noticed Keith Lee in that image. I didn't see him on the roster either. Did they remove him too? I don't know. Okay. Well, even though I was wanting to have this stream go on for at least 2 hours, I think I'm going to have to end this stream right here. Because I'm gonna have to get some food, and then I need to so then I can be ready at 5:30, because that's the time that we want to get to the event at tonight. So I guess that's gonna have to conclude this first live stream of the Throwback Tuesday series. I wish that I could continue on with with this throwback episode another day, like tomorrow or something. but I had settled on a Tuesday because I wanted to pick one of the days of the week that had a T in it to go with the word throwback, so that it kind of matches in a way. And I couldn't do Thursday because I've already selected Thursday as like the weekly day for the YouTuber Revolution Wrestling live streams, which will be back when I finish creating the characters and arenas and and I guess if I haven't completed the ringside pass in the background yet, I could just do that in the background of the live streams as the series goes on. Gotta be up by 11. Okay. I see. I've been through that for 12 years. Was it 13? I don't know how many years of school I've been through. But yeah, maybe for the next stream of Throwback Tuesday, maybe I could come back to this and do a full playthrough of Road to Elite, because I didn't realize that it was 4 different story blocks and then you're done. So maybe I could do that. And or if I don't want to, or if I don't feel up to that, maybe I could try streaming Black Ops 2. Or I could look around to see if there's any other games I haven't played in such a long time on the channel, but until then, that will have to do it for me. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this stream and you want to see even more live streams for Throwback Tuesday, leave a like. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all the notifications so you don't miss out on any brand new live streams or the newest uploads. Got held back twice. Hopefully that doesn't happen for you again. Also, make sure to follow my Twitch channel. Sometimes I will do live streams over there if I want to. I just got back into live streaming on Twitch sometimes. But until the next live stream or the next video, thank you all so much for watching this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll talk to y'all again next time. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or whatever time of day it is for all of you guys. And take care.